Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Pia and I am located in the Pacific Northwest, Zone 8B. In this video, we will be talking about mint. I have already harvested some the other day from this patch. We also have them crawling all the way over here now. We have this maroon green colored bush that I did not do a good job taking out from the ground, and we have feverfew right there. We can talk about that too later on. And we have what you call apple or pineapple mint as well. So yeah, this is how this big old patch is looking like. They actually made their way up here. Mike actually just cleaned this out a couple of days ago, so I had more up there, and so yeah, and that's okay. We still have this much and whatever else I harvested, like I said the other day. But I want to show you guys something real quick. Yeah, that happened. It got really windy the other day. Let me zoom in up there. So I'm just glad that it did not fall on the neighbor's side of the fence. Definitely have to start trimming these guys down. So I also wanted to give you a quick view of this side of the fence. They gave us some wildflower seeds for Mother's Day last year at my workplace, so I just threw them over here, and this is what grew out of that. And this had blue flowers in there too, but it's not blooming today. Oh, that's just that's chamomile that I got from the farmer's market the other day, but it's basically done for. I'm just hoping that it seeds. So I don't know what kind of daisy this is, but they're like everywhere. So that one's kind of already dying. So I think one of the things I want to do, get rid of the rocks and actually put dirt in here so that we could actually use it for something. And we don't want that. Those are blackberries. So we gotta start pulling those out. If it was thornless, I'd keep you, but you're not. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that real quick. It's gonna be pretty cut flowers, but I don't know if I want to do that because there's like little bugs on it. So this is the area above the mint. We have Sweet William clusters over here. Those are pretty for cut flowers too. I think it's part of the wildflowers that I put out there a while back. And these guys, this is the one that like gets stuck to you. It's called cleavers. But look at, I want to see, I forgot what the flowers look like on this one. And this big old hunka, I don't know. This is the one that I was hoping people knew anything about, because I have no idea what it is. It's so lush and it's so pretty. It smells like oregano, but it doesn't look like oregano because maybe it's just a different type, but I don't know. I can't figure it out. I just bought oregano because they had a 3 for $10 sale at the big box store, and this is how they look like to that guy. So I don't know what that is, and I think it just crawled up there. And also I bought some thyme because mine didn't grow, or it's smothered by these weeds. I didn't plant these, but they're so pretty and the bees love them, so I can't take it out. And it makes it look like all cottagey too, so I think I'm gonna leave it there. But I do have, I'm gonna show you the patch of thyme right there, if you can see that. And I had oregano too somewhere there, but it's buried. And yeah, I need to get rid of this. I think it blooms as well, but I don't. Yeah, it's purple. And bees seem to love purple. And this, I planted this on purpose right here, but I'm kind of regretting it now. The lamb's ear, I just love touching it. It's so soft. This suddenly became a garden tour, didn't it? Also, this is the strawberries. This is how they look like now. I have been cutting these runners. This is going to be the second time I come around to cut them because I don't need them to spread everywhere. So I just want them to focus on growing me some fruits. So I'm just chopping them all off. So there's some already here. So I want that focus there. But anyways, that's how that looks like. They're so pretty. I think there's like 3 different types, so maybe even 4. So pink with white. Oh look, there's a bee in there. See, so I cannot pull these out. And there's this pink. This is the wildflower box that we made. Just put some dirt in the ground on top of cardboard, and this is how they look like now. So these are poppies, as you can see. Looks like double poppies too. There's more there. It's trying to sprout. And I see we have some calendula in there. I don't know which one this is yet. And I did put that there. It's Cosmo. I think it's a double Dutch Cosmo. And I put calendula down there too, and it's getting eaten up. So yeah, that was scary. I just saw it this morning actually when I was doing my garden walkthrough. I try to do that every day, every morning if I can, if the weather allows me to. So when I saw that, I was like, oh my God, I didn't even hear it. But, so here's more. I already love them. Look how pretty they are. And more feverfew right here. I'm going to show you how this looks like when they grow, because this is what normally I would see at Trader Joe's. It looks like chamomile, but they're not, little baby daisies. So it's really good for a bouquet. And I put another Cosmo down there. Okay. And the blueberries, guys, oh my goodness. Look at them. Starting to. This is snapdragons. They're very pretty. And this is, I think there's a volunteer right there. From last year, I got the seeds from Dollar Tree actually. And I just let them overwinter. And this is how they're looking like. It's kind of crazy right there, but it looks cool. And look, this one looks like it's gonna have some type of pink. And they are so big, much bigger than last year, that's for sure, because the stem last year was just like this. Can you see that? But look at the width on this one. Wow. So yeah, I just let it overwinter. This is ranunculus, and it's not doing anything for me this year. Last year they did very well. Oh, actually, I spoke too soon. I'm sorry, little guy. I was just kidding. There's a little guy right there. But last year I had him up here. But as you can see, that's all I have left. And I planted chamomile here on purpose. But I did have a bunch come up from last year. That's so cool because I did try a leaf. It's so good. Really sweet. But this is how it's looking like, the onion bed. I don't know really. Some are huge. It's doing great, but most are really tiny. I don't know. But I did take the loofahs out. That one needs help big time. It's been like almost a week. So I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna have to pull that guy out. This one is not doing so bad. And the volunteer sunflower right there. And I have the other one here. I planted some beans over on that side too. And I think this is beets, golden beets. And I noticed that I have a lot of flowers this year, a lot more than last year. But this is another Cosmo, more ranunculus right there. And over here, I have a lot of sunflowers in the backside, stalks in between, and these three are the calendula that we overwintered. And look how big this guy's getting. I mean, it's not gonna get anywhere like other than just growing this year, no fruit or whatever, but that's okay. You want that artichoke to grow. But this one is struggling still. It's the same. I planted it at the same time. I noticed also that there is that guy right here. That's a potato. I think I might have thrown a potato back here. And another one actually right here too, in this corner. Columbine, it came back. She's so pretty. Only that one has flowers, but there's a total of 4, 2 on each side. And that's the only one flowering right now. So that's how that looks. Over here, this big old hunk of messy plants is too hot. The sun's behind me now. But this is just a cabbage. And there's another butter lettuce. We actually just harvested the other one that was here. We have romaine in there in the middle, some leeks, and a volunteer dill in there. And this is parsley, which is already blooming. It's gonna turn into seed. As you know, all plants, that's their main goal, right? Is to produce flowers for seed. I will save maybe one bush and start cutting the big one so that I can use that space for something else, because I still have a lot of parsley, but just so that the pollinators could enjoy the little flowers that will come out from that. So like I said, look at that. I know this looks nasty because I did that beer in a container thing for the slugs and stuff. Planted radish over here. I need to water definitely. And I added straw under the strawberries, just so that it's not on the ground. But I think this guy right here, I think it's it looks like a poppy, but you know, can never be sure. That's a volunteer chamomile, and that one as well. That's a volunteer chamomile right next to the nasturtium. And this is another sweet William. It's a mix of white, pink, and pink. That's pretty cool, all in one. Oh, this is a pretty one too. I have more of the onions right here that I need to probably replace the ones that are dying. This is a pretty color. Very pretty. While we're in this section, as you can see, this is my garlic bed. They are struggling. I don't know what happened there. I got rid of the straw. Maybe they needed to breathe because it's been raining a lot. So I'm thinking maybe that's what it is. But yeah, that's how they look like. Hopefully one more month. They last one more month. I did go ahead and plant some tomatoes down here. I gave my sister some of the tomato plants and peppers and other things, flowers too. And I saw that she had already planted her tomatoes like beginning of last week. So I'm like, oh, I just decided to plant them, and actually they are doing very well. None of them died, but I did I did accidentally break this guy, this Roma, when I planted it, so he has a lot of help in there. Gotta put the cage up pretty soon too. And this is the snap peas. They're wild, but they're not growing that fast and I thought they would be, but that's okay. There's more strawberries right here. We actually harvested our first strawberry this morning. And over here, I just wanted to cover it just so birds won't pick at it. It's the holy basil. And over here, I planted, because the watermelon that I started indoors did not make it. So I put them in here, like 3 or 4 seeds in there. I'm hoping they grow. Here are potatoes. Put some onions in there too, which I probably need to water. Cucumbers look like they're dying. And I picked the volunteer chamomile and I put them in here. Oh, I wanted to show you. This is my messy garden table area. Yeah, I need to plant these guys out still. I think this is, what are these? Well, crap. I think I forgot what they are. But these ones are actually, these are the ones that's gonna go up front. I wanted it to go up front. Maybe I won't, because I really want to get rid of these 3 bushes right here. Look at, that's the only thing that's growing, the sides. Can you see that? That's what's growing, just the sides. I feel like I need to pull him out. That one is just overtaken by weeds. And that guy. So I'm planning on planting stuff back here. Which is probably going to be these guys. This is forget-me-nots. And that one too. And lavender over here. Okay. Did have an iris bloom, but they're dead now. One more to go. I noticed also the potato is starting to bloom. Oh, where is that flower? Well, I saw it the other day. Over here, I made 3 mounds. I also put the bunny compost here. I made 3 mounds. I think this one is for sweet meat. And that guy over in the middle is the kabocha squash. I really love that one. And the one right there, I believe that one is, goodness, I forget the name. I'm gonna post it in a second. But look at these roses, so pretty. And these are almost done. They did really well. And got my chives. So pretty to look at. Very useful too. You can make salad dressing using this with like this, the white vinegar. What is it? The white wine vinegar for the chive flowers. It's useful for that. And also if you wanted to use it for your salad toppings or anything like that. I want to show you real quick. Ooh, my garlic. Hold on. So this is my hardneck garlics. And they already produced the scape. Yay. So another one here. So another one here. Once they loop a little bit more, I will start harvesting them. And that means my garlic is ready to be pulled, maybe like 2 or 3 weeks. But I am so excited because look at how thick that is. So I'm really hoping that they come out really big too. So see, like this guy, I'm not sure, this year it didn't do so well. So this is obviously my second year using these beds for garlic. And from what I read, I think you're supposed to move them every year. But if I move them every year, then I'm going to run out of space. So I would probably end up having to plant them in grow bags if that's the case. So I'm not really sure. I think I need to look into that further. But yep, that's how they look like right now. I lost one here, and then this guy didn't do so well. But also I have some here in the bag. I'll show you. Right there. So I have more. Also here, I had the dahlia growing, but this is the only thing that sprouted back up. I had one on that side as well. This had tulips, which I will eventually have to take it out from here so that I can use this for something else. But yep, like I said, it's supposed to be just a mint talk, but I wanted to show off what's growing in the garden. You see, I'm not even done yet. Hold on. More strawberries on this side. And maybe these are ready. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, somewhat ready. I want to have Cammie grab that. We shared the one little one this morning. So these guys are the peppers. I cut off the blooms that was already growing out of these guys. I want them to get established first. So rather than focusing on growing fruits for me, even though I don't mind that at all, but I want big pepper plants this year. So this is mostly the red pepper, red flame peppers for red pepper flakes or whatever else you want to use it. But one of them died on me, so I had to replace it with one of the Sugar Rush peach that I have, and that's the carrots. It's growing there, so I got rid of the lettuce. I did a chop and drop on some of the lettuce and then buried it in there. Actually, this is the first bed that has my homemade compost in each of the holes of these plants. I put it in there along with the rabbit droppings too. The bunny poop. Okay, what is growing in these grow bags? That is a brandy wine tomato with onions around it. And this is the sun gold tomatoes, also with some onions and some little flowers inside. And over here, both these pots actually has tomatillos. Both have parsley as her companion plant and more lavender right there. That's how they look like. And I added cosmos here too. So, and this one is, yep, this is the shishito pepper that I got for that 3 for $10. So I grabbed one of him, and this is the Rose of Sharon. I just got it from one of the Tractor Supply stores, and I just actually left it out for a bit and I forgot about it. And I just decided to put it in dirt in this pot, nothing special, and it started to bloom. Look at that. And this is a goji berry plant. My coworker Miss Hong gave me this one. Thank you. I can't wait for it to have berries. She also gave me another plant, forsythia. I think that's what it's called. It's the one in back there in that green pot, and it loved it. It grew more once I moved it to a bigger pot. And pansy that's hiding in there. This is where I have all my silver dollar eucalyptus. I need to transfer my overwintered eucalyptus in here as well, and one lavender. These don't need to get watered well, so that's why I put them together. And guys, this is so sad. This is my eggplants. They were looking really good, beautiful, lush, big leaves. So I was starting to harden them off, and I noticed that there was so much bug infestation going on the leaves. So I sprayed neem oil on them and left it in the garage. They were out in the garage, and since we started having nice weather, I decided to take them out. But I am so sad. So I'm really hoping though that they survive, because they did so well. And I know I'm over it real quick. But still, I'm sad about it. I want to show you the blooms for the sage plant. Look at that. Isn't she a beauty? I'm telling you, everything here is purple. This is the first time I've ever seen it bloom. So, see, I haven't seen any bees on it yet, but we'll leave it for them. But I can still harvest this. I need to do another round. Ooh, I see they're starting to have, from all that rain, all that spots. So I need to start getting some more of that. Okay, and I think that is really it. Oh, I have this guy. So yeah, I still have these to plant or give away. I have a lot of sun gold tomatoes. My basil, my Thai basil maybe got too cold. My mammoth basil, I gave a couple to a friend as well. The moringa, I guess it survived. At least it's green. I need to stop freaking out. Sorry. But I thought it was a bug. But yeah, I have a lot of, I still have brandywine, tomato. Wait, I think these are all mostly brandy, and all of this, not sequoia. This is sun gold. They're getting really big. So if you want one, let me know. I have tomatillos. One of them did really well. Look how tall that is. But you need 2 for it to survive. Well, back here, I still need to find a place for them. These 3 are, my soybean plants. So I have 1, 2, and 3 with the burnt leaves. And this is more, oh my goodness, I'm drawing a blank. Sugar rush peach peppers, and this is a bell pepper. I gave my sister one too, and I have 1 long bean. So I'm hoping this survives. Probably should put it out on where it's supposed to be. But anyways, this one is already saved for a friend of mine. That is a holy basil. I know she likes that. But this one, Crespedia, started it from seed. It's not an aster. I got aster for the front of the house. But started this from seed. Yes, I did. And so I'm planning on just putting them down randomly in this area. Just a pop of yellow. I'll pop a picture on the side of the screen. So that's how it's gonna look like. It's just scattered randomly right there. Getting so big. Yeah, and I think that is it. I'm going to keep trimming the runners from this strawberry so they can focus on more berries. Okay, I will show you the mint, what I do with the mint. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna have to cut this into 2 videos because I really wanted to make soup. What I normally use mint for, obviously tea. We're gonna be drying that just the same as how we did with the sage with my hanging air dryer. We're gonna be using that, and also you can even use it fresh. I don't freeze them, but you could if you wanted to. But yeah, we're just